Hi everybody, it's Christine from Garrett Public Library, and we are here to do some restorative yoga. So we're going to do a quick class today. Have your mat out, your blocks, your strap, your bolster just in case we need it, a chair, a wall, or back of your couch you plan on using. And today we're going to start in child's pose. So come down onto the mat, spread your knees wide, big toes together, and then walk yourself out, resting your forehead or your chin on the mat. And breathe deep. And you're bringing the breath all the way down into your lower ribs. Just breathe into the body, opening the joints, relaxing the muscles, checking in and see how everything feels. Bring the upper body up. Plant your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And do some hip rolls. And just roll the body forward and then over to the right, back a little to the left and forward. Maybe circles with your body. Pause and reverse. And come back to center. All right, let's grab a block. Come up onto your knees. You can fold your mat over if that feels better. Straighten the left leg out. Take a breath in. As you exhale, shift your hips forward. Make sure your knee doesn't pass your ankle. Make sure your hips are in front of your back knee. This is not very much of an opener. This is, so go as far as you can forward. You can rest with your hands on your knees, or you can inhale the arms and look up. Release the arms down. You can rest your hand on a block, on whatever height you can comfortably reach. Push into the left knee and turn and look out your left shoulder. Try to relax the shoulders down a bit. Shift your hips up and back, straightening the left leg out. Drop your forehead toward the knee. Breathe into your back. Shift slightly forward. Grab your block. Come back to both knees. Block in the left hand. This time take your right leg out. Take a breath in. As you exhale, shift forward. You might notice I'm putting my weight on my block when I do that because my left knee is a bit buggered. And if I put my weight on the block, I can kind of lift the knee up and set it back in its ideal position. So feel free to do so. Make sure your right knee doesn't pass your right ankle. You can bring your hands to your knees, belly in, tailbone tucked. Or you can bring the arms up and look up. Bring the arms down. Left hand to the block, whatever height is comfortable for you. Right hand to the right knee. Turn, look out your right shoulder. Shift your hips up and back. Straighten out the right leg and drop your head towards your knee. Shift forward. Plant your right foot down. Bring your hands to the side of the mat. Tuck your left toes under and then lift your left knee and come into a wide leg stretch. And allow yourself to drop down. You can bring your fingertips in line with your knees under your shoulders and then push the mat forward, or you can reach through legs, grab the floor, and draw yourself down. Walk your hands over to your left ankle or foot. Draw yourself down. Walk through the center over to the right. Grab ankle, shin, foot, knee, whatever you can get a hold of, and draw yourself down. Bring your hands back to center. Bend the knees and slowly bring yourself up. Heels in, toes in, heels in, toes in. Till you're a little bit wide, very stable. Heels in, toes out. Bend your knees. Thumbs inside your knees, fingertips out. Drop down. Keep the arms straight so your shoulders shift up near your ears. We're going to push into the left knee, drop the left shoulder, and look out the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, push into the right knee, drop the right shoulder, look out the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, push left, drop left, look right. Inhale to center. Exhale, push into the right knee, drop the right shoulder, look out the left. And back to center. Bring it up. Arms up to shoulder height. Take a breath in. As you exhale, shift down, horse pose. You can lift the heels if you want to make it more challenging. And release the heels, straighten the legs and drop the arms. Toes in, heels in till you get your balance and then shake it out. Okay. We'll let us come back down onto the mat. And roll down onto your backs. I could have found a more graceful way to do that, but I couldn't think of it. So go ahead and roll on down. Give it a squeeze and rock to your knees. All right. Have your knees at a 45-degree angle, ankles and knees hips width apart, so you look like you're sitting in a chair with the back of the chair on the floor. Palms down about a foot away, or stack your hands behind your head if you have neck trouble. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll your belly button towards your your pelvis towards your, I'm tongue-tied today. Pelvis towards your belly button, tailbone off the ground. Squeeze that belly. Use your core muscles to get your bum off the ground. And try to breathe. It's hard, but do it. And release. Drop your feet down. Rock them side to side. Bring your left foot close up to your bum. Straighten your right leg out. Hands behind the head for support. Take a breath in. As you exhale, chin to the chest, shoulder blades up, belly down. Come up onto the ball of the left foot and lift and flex your right leg. Just an inch or two off the ground, not very far. Again, try to breathe. And release. Swap it out, right foot close to the bum, straighten out the left leg. Take a breath in. As you exhale, chin to the chest, shoulder blades up. Lift up onto the ball of the right foot. Lift and flex the left leg. Hold and breathe. And release. Bring the arms in, give them a good squeeze. And let's roll over onto our bellies. Hands next to the chest, tops of the feet to the mat, chin on the mat. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest, press into the hands. You can keep the elbows bent or straighten them up. Try to keep the bum and the legs relaxed. And release. Tuck your toes under, press up to hands and knees, and press back to child. Come back up to hands and knees. Let's get ready for down dog. If you don't want to do down dog and you want to come straight to standing, that's fine too. Tuck your toes under. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your knees, get your bum up. Find your even weight. Lift out of the shoulders, drop the chest. And alternate your heels to the ground. Both heels down and walk or step into a forward fold. Bend the knees, rest belly or chest on the thighs. Shake the head and shoulders, make sure they're relaxed. Take a breath in. As you exhale, press into the feet, tilt the tailbone to the ceiling, and release your upper body. And breathe. Release the arms, bend the knees, slowly roll yourself up. Shoulders up near the ears and down the back. And lift your chest. Alrighty, let's do a few meditative sun salutations. Inhale, press into the feet, tuck the tailbone, lift the chest, drop the shoulders. Exhale, fold, flat back, strong legs, drop the head at the end. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into the feet, flatten your back as you bring yourself up. And hands to prayer. Alrighty, 3 more on your own. Take it slow and with control. Take up as much space as you can. Let's find our chair, couch, or wall. If you're using a chair, make sure it's steady, it doesn't slide away from you. Wherever your hip bones meet it, place your hands and walk up to an L shape. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bum to the wall behind, drop the chest, let the head hang, and breathe. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, step toward wall or chair, shake it out. Tree pose. Be sure you're holding on to something or leaning to something so that if you lose your balance, you don't lose your pose. Shift your weight to one foot. Take a grounding breath. Bring your foot up. Hold and breathe. And release. Shift to your other foot. Again, make sure you've got something to hold on to. Take a grounding breath. Bring your foot up. Hold and breathe. And release. Alrighty, let's come back to our mats. Make sure you've got a block within reach if you like to use a block or blocks. Make a big X out of the body. Inhale the right leg about halfway up. Exhale it to the left. Reach foot and hand away. Inhale back to center and exhale down. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale it to the right. Reach foot and hand away. Inhale back to center and exhale down. And full happy baby. Grab knees or feet. You can rock side to side or stay still, whichever feels better to you. Come to center and release your feet. Grab a block for supported bridge. If you prefer to do a different back bend or skip back bends, that's fine. Tuck your shoulder blades under your feet about hips width apart. Press under your feet. Lift your hips up. Come up onto the ball of your feet. Get your block under your tailbone, not up in your low back. Drop your weight down. Drop your heels. And relax and breathe. Like this, you can stand up for restorative. Otherwise, come up on the balls of the feet, press down to lift your hips, get your block out, and slowly roll back down. And your choice for restorative. You can do a bolster down the back, bolster under the knees, block under your tailbone, double block under your shoulders. There's so many options. I'm going to do a block under the knees today. Do legs up the wall if that sounds good. So once you're cozy, make sure the flat part of the shoulder blades are down. You're not resting on the tips. Palms up about a foot away from the body. Close your eyes. Take a big breath. Swallow. Relax the jaw and soften the face. Open the throat. Let go of your breath. Open the chest and soften the belly. Open the hips. Relax the arms, the legs, the hands, the fingers, the feet, and the toes. Just think of melting into the back of the body like you're laying in warm sand. Try to be open and light on the front side of the body like you're laying in the sun. Bring our minds back into our bodies and wiggle your fingers and toes. Move the muscles of the jaw and the face. Cross the arms over the chest, reach around and grab shoulders or shoulder blades. Hold tight, strong, inhale, exhale. Recross the opposite arm on top. Grab shoulders or shoulder blades, hold tight, strong, inhale, exhale. Slowly roll the arms out and breathe. If you're on any blocks, gently bring yourself off of them. Bend your knees, rest your feet on the wall or the floor. Inhale, arms above the head. Exhale onto your right side for a couple of breaths. Use your left hand and gently press on up. Root your sit bones down, lift your chest, drop your shoulders, and reach up to the crown of your head. Take a breath in and out, and in and out. And namaste. Thank you very much, you guys, for joining. I hope it was a good class for you. Remember, you can cut classes short by just doing a portion of them, or you can switch out any of the poses that you would prefer for something I'm doing. And otherwise, I will see you next week. All right? Take care of yourselves. Bye.